All right, it says I'm live. We'll find out. Let me just double check this. Connecting. All right, it says I'm live. Yep, we are live. So let's just minimize these windows. We'll move me around. Guess, should I make myself bigger? No. All right, hey, Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading. TradeCrazeY, everybody. TradeCrazeY. Got my stress ball. You know what? Let me just read my notes and then we'll go from there. Apex has been my nemesis for so long, and I think it's just it's time to move on because I max trailing draw anyway. So no more afternoon trading for a while. So that was the topic. Tuesday, February 24, 2026. 2R versus 3P. So hard to do when the market stops moving solidly in a direction. I can have all the best plan, but it stops at execution, especially when you know most likely what direction the market is most likely to go. On the back of my mind, we have the Trump speech tonight, State of the Union. Green until red. F Apex. If I would have stayed in the original trade, it would have won. $87, or basically I said 90 down to $800 down today. Apex has been my nemesis for so long. I don't trust my original entry to take a loss. Then I add size and take another loss. I started the afternoon session only down about $90, and I finished it down almost 800. You must stop adding contracts and sizing up. Maybe the best thing is today. I must trust my entries and reduce size, perhaps in my trading. I need to have a trade plan to get to break even on a trade. So I've blown PA 28 yesterday, had an $800 loss. Yesterday, PA 28 was blown. PA 29, I was only down about, coming in today, a little under $200 down. And now I am down, I had an roughly $800 loss today with commission costs. So I think I'm around 49.2. No, excuse me, I'm right at 49,000. So that one is about 1,250 away from failing. I am not going to renew at Apex. I haven't taken advantage of the 90% deal. I'm looking back at my trading. It actually did okay when I was with Top Step until I got into it with Michael Patek over something stupid now I look back at. But since that point, Top Step they were called Top Step Trader when I was with them, by the way. This is many moons ago. And I was trading crude oil and doing pretty good trading crude oil. I made the move to Apex, then I made the move to the NASDAQ. I'm not saying the NASDAQ's everything, and I don't trade silver and gold like some traders do on some of these streams. I find myself in the MNQ for the most part right now. I just don't trust myself because what I find myself, what's in my humble opinion, what has negatively impacted me over the years that I've been at Apex has been the max trailing drawdown. It causes me to worry about break even and worry about profit targets and stop losses and just instead of just allowing the trade to work itself out, finding a good entry and win or lose, let that trade just work itself out. And I find myself carrying that forward into Lucid as well, even though they have an end of day balance at Lucid. And and it's frustrating. This is a frustrating experience for me because I've been, you see the market go 20 points in your favor or 80 ticks, right? You think, okay, I'm safe, I'll move to break even. Or 10 points. It goes 10 points your favor. And he says, all right, I'll move to break even here. And then the market, as you know, 10 points is nothing in the micro NASDAQ MNQ. It goes up 10 points, down 10, goes up 10 points, down 10 points, 20 points in this is a 200-second chart right now. Ocala. I was looking at that. Now, I've been toying around with all kinds of stuff and even debating about wiping out all of everything I have on my charts and just going with one simple thing. You can see that I was trading this afternoon, even being right and wrong at the same time, right? I actually caught this move at break even, and I had this line up there. I was out of the market before this thing took off that way.
Ring, ring, ring.
Who's trying to get a hold of me? Okay. All right, my wife says my chair's open now. If you'd like to come down, thank you. Well, I guess we'll just have to wrap this up then. Right now it's Apex or not Apex. I don't have anything against Apex and the people that work there. It's just not very conducive for me. And that's what I'm getting at. I really do like the people of Apex. I think that they've been above board and done things in this industry, in the prop firm industry, that has frankly been state of the art and first class act. It's just the max trailing drawdown is just kicking my ass over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then it's carrying forward into other places where I don't trust my entry point. For instance, today, 3 trades beta, I probably was trading one too many contracts. I think I was going, this is what I had set up today. And this is a 3R stop versus a 3P target. And this is, I believe that's a 9P, no, 12P target. I think yeah, it is. So this is 133 is a 3R stop today. And this is the 3P profit target. Notice that I'm making more. And then this is the one that I'm looking for, the home run, right? So ideally, this is the way I like to approach the markets. My 2 trades beta today, which I was trading, I found myself getting stopped out at 89 ticks today, and it was pissing me off. So 89 was too close. So I probably should have had this sitting at 133 today. And even that would have been most likely hit. But if I would have done that, so what am I getting at? I'm getting at that I need to be able to put on the trade and allow the trade to work itself out. Either it goes to the 3P profit target, or I'm really good at allowing the market to hit my stop loss. What I'm not good at doing is allowing the market to go to the profit target. I find myself going to break even, then the market coming back down, being 20, 30 points up, and taking out like $100 when I could have got $300 out. So I don't know. So I've been toying around. Those that know me know I have a 3-6-9 chart. I just added a 6-7-8 chart today, and I haven't played around with it, but I just said, oh, you know what, that 3-6-9, 6-7-8, Let's do it. Let's pop it in there and see how that works. And you can see some areas where, you know, you have a nice little run right through here. So when you find momentum running your way, see these entries. Now you just got to make sure what side of the market. You can't trade both sides for the most part, except for a very certain period of time. What you got to do, if you have a tick chart on the charts, here's an entry point that I was thinking about, right? That was run 103 today. You got to be able to, this arrow is on the 200-second chart. I had a decent morning in Apex, at Lucid. And then I started trading PA29. I think, honestly, I'm going to end up, and we had a nice AB, almost CD entry today. I had some nice trades. Caught this one, and then I got caught on my Apex account in the afternoon. Only down 90, and then I was moving to break even and doing everything wrong. Next thing I know, I was trading 12 contracts, and I finally said, you know what, I gotta stop. I don't have an answer. What I know is what I'm doing is not working. So, 200-second chart, whatever. Nothing's. It might be as simple as finding the tick chart that I like, and then moving from tick, and then holding into the trade off the 5-minute chart. That might be something I'm thinking of right now as I continue down this process. The definition of insanity is doing the same things over and over again. So what I know right now with Apex is that I allow the max trailing drawdown to affect my trading. And it has been that way ever since I have been with Apex. I just believe it's time for me to move on from them. I haven't renewed anything with them, and I really like Lucid trading. I think with the end-of-day balance with them and any other prop firms, I like that it's a one-time fee and you don't have to pay anything more. Just like so much about it. That's it. I'm going to get going here. God bless. Take care. I'll see you on the next video I put together. Just me being frustrated again, allowing a good day to turn into a bad day, a good morning to turn into a bad afternoon. One of the things I did tell myself is I want to stop trading the afternoon session for a while, because both my losses yesterday and today happened trading the afternoon. I blew my Apex 28 yesterday, PA, trade in the afternoon, and I allowed a $700 loss in PA 29 today. Got to be done with that. Talk to you on the next video I put together. Bye for now.